Jai Hind everyone. This is Sheetal Vyas. I welcome you all on my channel Learning with Sheetal Vyas. Friends, we are going to continue today the topic that is pronoun, and today we are going to just learn some use of interrogative pronouns. Before that, we should revise the previous lesson. As we have learned in our previous lesson that the words which are used to ask the questions are called interrogative words. वो words जिनसे हम क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं उन्हें हम इंटरोगेटिव वर्ड्स कहते हैं, लाइक हु, whom, whose, which, what, where, when, why, and how. And as we have observed that all these interrogative words are not used as interrogative pronoun. Some of these words are used in some other parts of speech. So we have observed कि जितने भी interrogative words हमने पढ़े वो सभी pronoun की तरह यूज नहीं होते हैं. उनमें से कुछ ही वर्ड्स ऐसे हैं, कुछ ही इंटरोगेटिव वर्ड्स हैं जो प्रोनाउन की तरह यूज होते हैं. लेट अस रिवाइज द टेबल अगेन. सो हु, whom, whose, which and what. These 5 interrogative words are actually used as interrogative pronoun, while where, when, how, why and some other interrogative words are used in some other parts of speech. So these words are not interrogative pronoun. Only 5 words are interrogative pronoun. And what are these? Who, whom, whose, which and what. Now today what we are going to do? Today we will try to use the interrogative pronouns in different sentences. आज हम इन सभी इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउंस को डिफरेंट सेंटेंसेस में यूज करने की कोशिश करते हैं. बट सम इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स आर देयर दैट वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड. दीज आर एज फॉलोज. द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट हु इज यूज्ड एज अ सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस. हु का जो यूज होता है वो हमेशा इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस में सब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज होता है. व्हाट डज इट मीन? If my question is, who did this? Who did this? So maybe your answer will be, I did this. यह किसने किया? यह मैंने किया. Here you can see that I is subject, did is verb. So who is actually replacing the subject. That's why we can say that who is used as subject. Now what is the next one? That whom is used as an object of the sentence. whom का use subject में एक object की तरह होता है. What does it mean? If the sentence or the question is, to whom did you talk? Did you talk? If the question is like that to whom did you talk? And maybe your answer is, I talked to him. I talked to him. If you can see that here I is subject, talked is verb and him is the object of the sentence. And you can see that the answer of whom is actually him. So we can say that whom is used as an object of the sentence. Now let us see the next one. Whose is used to show the possession in the sentence. पोजीशन मीन्स ओनरशिप, मालिकाना हक। किसी भी चीज का जो हमारा ओनरशिप होती है उसे हम कहते हैं पोजीशन। लेट अस सी हाउ इट इज। इफ आई एम आस्किंग दैट whose is this car? If the question is whose is this car, and if your answer is this is mine, यह मेरी है, so here you can see that mine is actually possessive pronoun. You know that this is possessive pronoun, and whose is replacing this word, that is possessive word. That's why we can say that whose is used to show the possession in the sentence. I hope it is clear to you. Let me revise it again. That who is used as a subject of the sentence, whom is used as an object of the sentence, whose is used to show the possession in the sentence. Now, the last one that is really very important, that which is used for non-living and animals. Which का यूज नॉन लिविंग और एनिमल्स के लिए स्पेशली होता है। ह्यूमन बीइंग के लिए विच का यूज नहीं किया जाता, पर्सन्स के लिए विच का यूज जनरली नहीं किया जाता, बट इट इज यूज्ड फॉर लिविंग थिंग। हियर लिविंग थिंग और लिविंग मीन्स पर्सन। हम यहाँ पर लिविंग और नॉन लिविंग में साइंटिफिक टर्म यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं। अगर हम साइंस की बात करें तो एनिमल्स भी लिविंग थिंग है, बट व्हाट वी आर सेइंग दैट यहाँ पर लिविंग थिंग से मतलब है जितने भी पर्सन्स होते हैं। सो विच इज यूज्ड फॉर लिविंग ऑल्सो व्हेन इट आस्क्स फॉर द सिलेक्शन। अगर किसी दो चीज़ों में से या दो से ज़्यादा चीज़ों में से सेलेक्ट करना हो तब हम ह्यूमन बीइंग के लिए या पर्सन के लिए भी विच का यूज़ करते हैं। जनरली एनिमल्स के लिए विच का यूज़ नहीं होता, बट पर्टिकुलरली जब हम किसी स्टोरी में बात करते हैं तब कभी कभी हम विच का यूज़ एनिमल्स के लिए, स्पेशली बिग एनिमल्स के लिए कर सकते हैं, बट इन जनरल हम विच का यूज़ पर्सन्स के लिए तभी करते हैं जब किसी सिलेक्शन की बात पूछी जाए। लेट अस सी हाउ इट इज। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज विच इज योर पेन। Here you can see that we have asked the question for a non-living thing, that is pen, and maybe your answer is red one is mine. You can give this answer that red one is mine. And here you have seen that pen is a non-living thing, and we have used this answer for the pen, and which is replacing this red one. So here we can say that which is used for non-living thing. But as we have seen that for selection, जब कभी भी selection करना हो तब हम which का use भी करते हैं living things के लिए. But what does it mean? For example, if the question is which is your friend among those boys? If this question is asked, what does it mean? कि तुम्हारा दोस्त कौन सा है उन सभी लड़कों में से। अमंग, जब मोर देन टू की बात होती है तब हम अमंग का यूज़ करते हैं। तो अगर पूछा गया हो कि वहाँ जो लड़के खड़े हैं उन सभी में से तुम्हारा दोस्त कौन सा है, हियर यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट दैट पर्सन हु इज़ योर फ्रेंड। यहाँ पर बॉय एक पर्सन को डिनोट कर रहा है, दैट इज़ अ ह्यूमन बीइंग। मे बी योर आंसर इज द थर्ड बॉय। The third boy is my friend. I'm not writing the full suppose, is my friend. If you have given this answer that the third boy is my friend, so here what you have done, you have selected among those boys. उन सभी बॉयज में से आपने सेलेक्ट किया कि जो थर्ड नंबर का बॉय है वो मेरा फ्रेंड है. So we can use which for human being or for persons also whenever it is the question of selection. For example, one more example we can take, that who has stolen your key. Sometimes it happens कि somebody has stolen something, and if you are asking who has stolen, that is actually subject. But if it is about the selection, some boys are standing, some persons are standing, and you are asking about that who has stolen among these. So what can you ask? Which is the boy who has stolen your keys? So you can see this, that here also the selection is there, that which of the boy among these, इतने सारे जो लड़के खड़े थे उनमें से आपकी चाबी चुराने वाला लड़का कौन सा है. So here we can use which for that selection. Now very common example that mostly you have seen in KBC, that which, for example, if the question is there that which of the following player, which of the following player won the match. Suppose this is the question. Generally such type of question, you know that in KBC it is asked that which of the following is that boy, which of the following is the player. So if here it is the ask that which of the following player won the match. So here you can see that the player is actually a person. So here also we have used which for the selection. I hope now it is clear that which is used generally for the non-living and animals, but whenever it is about selection, then we can use it for living things or human beings also. Now let us see that how we can use who in different sentences. Here one interesting thing will be there. You will see that I'm going to give one answer over here, and for all the questions we can use the same answer. This will really very interesting activity. Let us give one name to our answer. Maybe we are going to use this name Rohit. We are going to use this name Rohit. So let us see that can we give this answer. The first question. Who is there? Rohit is there. Who did this? Rohit did this. Here you have seen that I have used who is there. Rohit is there. Who did this? Rohit did this. Who said that? Rohit said that. Who has given you the permission? Rohit has given me the permission. Who will sing next? Rohit will sing next. Who wants to go for a picnic? Rohit wants to go for a picnic. Who is that boy? He is Rohit. Who broke it? Rohit broke it. Who teaches you science? Rohit teaches us science. Who will answer my question? Rohit will answer to your question. So here, what is the meaning? Again, recall that thing कि जब भी कभी इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन हमें फाइंड आउट करना हो तो हमें पता होना चाहिए कि हमारा जो आंसर है वो एक नाउन या प्रोनाउन है. एंड हियर यू हैव सीन दैट रोहित इज़ अ नाउन, और हमने हु से बनने वाले जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं उन सभी में रोहित आंसर किया है. और रोहित यहाँ पर किस तरह से यूज हो रहा है? एज अ सब्जेक्ट। यहाँ पर रोहित का यूज एज अ सब्जेक्ट हो रहा है. सो दैट पॉइंट इज ऑल्सो क्लियर दैट हु इज यूज्ड एज अ सब्जेक्ट इन द सेंटेंस. Now let us see the next one. Now what we are going to see? We are going to see that how we can use whom in different sentences. And as we have already learned that whom will be used as an object in the sentence. Here also we can give the same answer, that is Rohit. चलो चेक करते हैं कि क्या यहाँ पर भी हम सभी क्वेश्चन का आंसर रोहित की फॉर्म में दे सकते हैं. So the first question is whom did you talk about? Whom did you talk about? So we can say that I talked about Rohit. I talked about Rohit. So here you can see that in the first question we can use Rohit. Next one, whom did they shout at? Whom did they shout at? They shouted at Rohit. They shouted at Rohit. So again, Rohit can be the answer. And one thing must be clear that here we are using Rohit as an object. Next one. To whom does it belong? It belongs to Rohit. To whom does it belong? It belongs to Rohit. To whom do I suppose to ask for any help? To whom do I suppose to ask for any help? The answer can be you are supposed to ask to Rohit for any help. So again, Rohit can be the answer. For whom are you looking? I'm looking for Rohit. I'm looking for Rohit. To whom will I meet there? You will meet to Rohit. To whom will they select? They will select Rohit. By whom did you get the money? You will get money from Rohit. With whom will you discuss the project? I will discuss the project with Rohit. With whom would you like to share this? I would like to share this with Rohit. I hope it is clear in your mind that we have used a noun as an answer when we have used whom in our question. जब हमने अपने क्वेश्चन में whom यूज किया तो उसका आंसर हमने एक नाउन की फॉर्म में दिया. इट कैन बी अ प्रोनाउन ऑल्सो. तो यहाँ पर भी हमने नाउन या प्रोनाउन की फॉर्म में आंसर दिया. दैट्स वाई वी कैन से दैट whom इज एन इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन. और जितने भी सेंटेंसेस हमने बनाए उन सभी में रोहित एक ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज हो रहा था. दैट्स वाई वी कैन से दैट whom इज यूज्ड एज एन ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी द नेक्स्ट वन. नाउ we have to see that how we can use whose in different sentences. And as we have already discussed that whose is replaced or whose is used as a possessive word in the sentence. हमारा जो आंसर होगा वो possession से related होगा. So let us again take the Rohit only. Rohit will easy for us. So now we are going to take Rohits. बिकॉज हमारे possession जब हम यूज करते हैं तो नाउन में एपोस्ट्रोफी एस जोड़ने से possessive वर्ड बनता है. सो व्हाट कैन बी द आंसर ऑफ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन? whose is this car? Rohit's car. This is Rohit's car. So we can say that here we can use Rohit's. Whose was the black coat? Rohit's black coat. Whose coat was that? We can use such type of question also. So that black coat was Rohit's. Whose house is going to be sold? Rohit's house is going to be sold. Next one. So here we have seen that everywhere Rohit can be an answer. Rohit with apostrophe S. Whose clothes are dirty? Rohit's clothes are dirty. Whose uncle is a doctor? Rohit's uncle is a doctor. Whose glass did you break? Rohit's glass I broke. Whose voice is so sweet? Rohit's voice is so sweet. Whose lecture is this? This is Rohit's lecture. Whose company do you like the most? I like Rohit's company the most. Whose cake did you find the most delicious? I found Rohit's cake the most delicious. So here also what we have used? We have used a noun to give the answer, and that is with apostrophe s, that is possessive word. So whose is used as an interrogative pronoun to show the possession. I hope it is clear now that this word is used to show the possession. Now what is the next? Now let us see how we can use which in different sentences. Again let me remind you कि which का use हम नॉन लिविंग और एनिमल्स के लिए करते हैं, बट जब हम कभी सिलेक्शन की बात करते हैं तब हम पर्सन्स के लिए भी which का यूज करते हैं. सो लेट अस सी द फर्स्ट वन. Which dress is yours? Which dress is yours? So here you can see that dress is a non-living thing. So you can say that red dress is mine. You can say that pink dress is mine. The left one is mine, or anything you can say in your answer. But the thing is that which is used for non-living thing, and the answer is actually a noun or a pronoun. Now the next question. Which device will work properly? You can say that metal device can work properly, but again the same thing, device is a non-living thing. Next one. Which cuisine do you like the most? Your answer can be Indian cuisines I like the most. Cuisine is a non-living word. So cuisine is a non-living word, and which is used to show this word. So we can say that which is used to show the non-living thing. Now the next one. Which dog is barking? Which dog is barking? Your answer can be street dog is barking, and you know that dog is an animal. So which is used for the dog. Now the next one. Which of the following is the correct answer? This is very common sentence which you can see in your question paper also. That which of the following is the correct answer? Here your answer can be option C, option B, or you can say that the option 1 or option 2, whatever the given options are. So here also the selection is there, but we have used which for the correct answer, and this is a non-living thing. It is actually abstract, but we can say that it is not living one. This is not person. That's why we have used which. Now let us come to the next thing. जब हमने पढ़ा था कि जब कभी भी सिलेक्शन की बात होती है, जब हमें किसी में से सेलेक्ट करना होता है, तब हम विच का यूज पर्सन के लिए भी करते हैं. सो कैसे यूज करते हैं? नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज विच डॉक्टर वुड यू प्रेफर. यहाँ पर हमें पूरे सपोज हम बात करें अहमदाबाद सिटी की, तो हम कह रहे हैं कि अहमदाबाद सिटी में इतने सारे डॉक्टर्स हैं, आप उसमें से किसको प्रेफर करेंगे? दैट इज एक्चुअली चॉइस. That is actually a selection. So you can say that I will prefer physician, or I will prefer dentist. You can say I will prefer Mr. Gupta as my doctor, or you can say I will prefer Dr. Mehta. Anything you can say. So here you have seen that doctor is actually living thing, and which is used to show the selection. Here which is used to show the selection. That's why we have used which for a person. Now what is the next? Which boy is your brother between these two? Here again the same thing. Boy is a person, but we are having a choice. हमें select करना है between these two boys में. अब इन दो बॉयज में से आपका भाई कौन सा है, आपको सेलेक्ट करना है. दैट्स वाई वी हैव यूज्ड विच फॉर द पर्सन. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन. विच पर्सनैलिटी वॉज अमेजिंग अमंग दोज. हमें क्या बताना है कि उन बहुत सारी पर्सनालिटीज में से आपको कौन सी अमेजिंग लगी. सो पर्सनालिटी इज एक्चुअली यूज्ड, although it is an abstract word, but it is used for a person. So you can say that the personality of freedom fighter was amazing among those. So that you liked, that is a personality, and we have used which for it. Now the next one, which student scored the highest marks? You can say that the third student scored the highest marks. So here we have used which for a student, that is a person, but actually the thing is that हमें select करना है. जब हम selection की बात करते हैं तब हम persons के लिए भी which का use करते हैं. And what is the last sentence? Which man has stolen my keys? Now, so many men are there, and what you have to do, you have to find out the one person, the one man, you have to select that who has stolen the key. So, which is used for the man wherever the selection is required. I hope it is clear now that which का use नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स के लिए या एनिमल्स के लिए होता है जब हम नॉर्मल क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, बट जब कभी भी सिलेक्शन की बात होती है तब हम विच का यूज पर्सन्स के लिए भी करते हैं. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन, लेट अस सी दैट हाउ वी कैन यूज व्हाट इन डिफरेंट सेंटेंसेस. अगेन you have to see that answer must be a noun or a pronoun. So very simple question, what is your name? That you can easily say whatever your name is. Maybe you can say my name is Mohit, my name is Rohit, my name is Sheena, my name is Sheila, my name is Mohit, or my name is Ronak. Anything you can say. Now what is your hobby? Dancing is my hobby. If here you have used dancing, dancing is my hobby. You can see that dancing is actually a noun. I hope in your class, some previous classes, you have learned about it. जब भी हम ing का यूज एज अ जिरन करते हैं तब हम एक वर्ब को या किसी भी अदर वर्ड को हम नाउन में कन्वर्ट करते हैं. स्पेशली वर्ब में जब हम ing जोड़ते हैं और उसको एज अ नाउन यूज करते हैं तो दैट इज DANCING, दैट इज डांसिंग. यहाँ पर डांसिंग एक नाउन की तरह, एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज हुआ है. दैट्स वाई वी कैन से कि व्हाट का आंसर एक नाउन है. हम हमारे किसी और चैप्टर में जब हम जिरन के बारे में पढ़ेंगे तब ये और ज़्यादा क्लियर होगा. हियर यू जस्ट रिवाइज योर प्रीवियस क्लास जिसमें आपने पहले भी पढ़ा है कि जब हम डांसिंग या कुछ इस तरीके के वर्ब में ing जोड़ते हैं तो हम उसको नाउन फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. सो व्हाट इज योर हॉबी व्हाट इज योर हॉबी? डांसिंग इज माय हॉबी. व्हाट डू यू वांट? आई वांट अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर. So a glass of water is a noun. That is thing. That's why noun. What did you see there? I saw a dog over there. I saw a dog over there. So dog is a noun. What did you do? What did you do? So you can say that I did my homework. So here the homework is एक्चुअली एन ऑब्जेक्ट एंड यू कैन से दैट इज. आपको पहले भी हमने पढ़ा है कि नाउन और प्रोनाउन का यूज हमेशा सब्जेक्ट या ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह होता है. सो यू कैन से दैट हियर द वर्ड होमवर्क इज एक्चुअली अ नाउन. व्हाट वाज द स्टोरी बिहाइंड इट? हियर यू कैन सी व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन कि इस कोई भी जो हम बात कर रहे थे तो हमने कहा कि इसके पीछे स्टोरी क्या थी. What was the story behind it? So whatever your answer, you can say that there was a small story behind it. But the word small story, here you can see that a story is actually a noun. So here also we have given the answer in the form of noun. So this question, what was the story behind it, is also used as interrogative pronoun. Now the next is, what will be the next performance? You can say that the next performance will be a dance or something like that. But here if you will use, for example, if you are saying that the next performance will be a drama, if you are saying that next performance will be a drama, so drama is actually used as a noun. Next, what is your favorite color? Red is my favorite color, or pink is my favorite color, or white is my favorite color. So red, pink, white, the name of the color is actually noun. Now what is your choice? What is your choice? The big one is my choice. The big one. Already we have discussed कि यहाँ पर जो वन का यूज होता है वो एक्चुअल में नाउन या प्रोनाउन की तरह यूज होता है वाला, बड़ा वाला. मेरी पसंद कौन सी है? वो जो बड़ा वाला है वो मेरी पसंद है. दैट्स वाई दिस इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड एज इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन. नाउ व्हाट विल यू गेट आफ्टर दिस? हार्ड वर्क. अगर आप कहीं हार्ड वर्क करते हैं तो हमने आपसे पूछा कि आपको उसके बाद क्या मिलेगा. यू कैन से दैट आई विल गेट वन प्राइज आफ्टर दिस हार्ड वर्क. So prize, that is, what is the prize? Prize is actually a noun. So you can say that I will get a prize after this hard work. I hope now it is clear that what is also used as an interrogative pronoun and what is also used as interrogative pronoun, and the answer will be noun or pronoun. I hope it is now clear to you that these 5 words we can use as an interrogative pronoun. Now let us do something interesting, some interesting exercise. Now read the following sentences. The first one, who is she? Second one, what is she? The third one, which is she? Now my question is that which sentence out of these 3 is correct? I think you can understand that all these 3 sentences are correct. All of these are correct. But the meaning and the answer, what you will get, that will be different. So the first one, that who is she? So here you can say, maybe your answer is my sister. You can say that my sister, my friend, my mother, or my teacher, anything you can say. So here you have seen that we have used word my. This is showing the relationship. So somewhere whenever we are using in such type of sentences, तो who जो है वो relationship को denote करता है. Who is she? She is my teacher. Who is she? She is my daughter. Who is he? He is my friend. Who is that? That is my, maybe that is my father, or that is whatever you are going to say. So यहाँ पर हम जो दिखा रहे हैं वो relationship है. तो हु का यूज यहाँ पर जब हो रहा है तो वो रिलेशन को शो करने के लिए हो रहा है. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट? व्हाट इज शी? नाउ हियर जब हम व्हाट इज शी की बात करते हैं तब हमारा आंसर हो सकता है शी इज अ डॉक्टर, और यू कैन से शी इज अ टीचर. सो हियर यू हैव सीन कि जब व्हाट इज शी पूछा जाता है तब हम प्रोफेशन की बात करते हैं. किसी के भी प्रोफेशन की बात कर सकते हैं. यू कैन से शी इज अ स्टूडेंट. व्हाट इज शी? शी इज अ स्कॉलर. व्हाट इज शी? शी इज अ मिनिस्टर. व्हाट इज शी? शी इज एन इंजीनियर. तो यहाँ पर हमने जितनी भी बात की उन सब में हमने एक्चुअली उसका प्रोफेशन जो है वो शो किया था. तो व्हाट इज शी का आंसर जब हम देंगे तो हमें प्रोफेशन को नज़र में रखना होगा. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन, विच इज शी? अगेन हमने पहले ही पढ़ा है कि जब भी हम विच का यूज़ पर्सन के लिए करते हैं तो वो सिलेक्शन के लिए होता है. तो विच इज शी? द सेकेंड वन. वी कैन से दैट सेकेंड वन. वो कौन सी है? वो जो सेकेंड नंबर पे बैठी है वो लड़की है जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. सो सेकेंड वन. सो हियर व्हाट आई हैव ट्राइड टू एक्सप्लेन कि इन तीनों ही सेंटेंस में हमने जो हमारी फ्रेमिंग है वो सेम है, बट जो इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन हमने यूज़ किया है वो डिफरेंट है, और इसीलिए इनके आंसर्स का रेफरेंस भी डिफरेंस है. हु का जो यूज़ होता है वो मोस्टली रिलेशनशिप दिखाने के लिए हुआ है. व्हाट का यूज़ यहाँ पर प्रोफेशन के लिए हुआ है, और विच का यूज़ अगेन सिलेक्शन के लिए हुआ है. आई होप इट इज़ क्लियर. सो टुडे we learn the use of interrogative pronouns in different sentences. I hope it is really very clear to you कि कुछ words जो भी interrogative words होते हैं वो सभी interrogative word as a pronoun use नहीं होते हैं. उनमें से सिर्फ कुछ ही वर्ड है, टोटल 5 वर्ड्स हमने पढ़े हैं जो कि एज एन इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन यूज होते हैं. और वो कौन से हैं? हु, whom, whose, which एंड what. ये पांचों इंटरोगेटिव वर्ड्स एज एन इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन यूज होते हैं, जबकि वेयर, व्हेन, व्हाई, हाउ एंड सम अदर इंटरोगेटिव वर्ड किसी और पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच में यूज होते हैं. फिर हमने देखा कि हु का यूज एज अ सब्जेक्ट यूज होता है, देन whom का एज एन ऑब्जेक्ट, whose का यूज पोजेशन शो करने के लिए होता है, जबकि which का यूज जनरली नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स और एनिमल्स के लिए होता है. जबकि जब हम सिलेक्शन कर रहे हों, अगर किसी सेंटेंस में सिलेक्शन करना हो, तब हम which का यूज पर्सन के लिए भी कर सकते हैं. So I hope it is clear. Now here we are going to end the session. Next वीडियो में, नेक्स्ट लेसन में हम एक नया प्रोनाउन सीखने की कोशिश करेंगे, दैट इज रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन. टिल देन हैव अ नाइस डे. जय हिंद एवरीवन.